Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Courtney and we are here today with a pick a card reading. This is a couple's pick a card reading for how your partner feels about you, how they view you, what do they think about you. I will be doing a singles edition next after I finish recording this couples edition. The singles, like their future partner, what their future partner is going to be like. But for right now, this is just for the couples. This is just about how your partner feels about you. I am going to shuffle because I prefer to shuffle. I like to shuffle, so I am going to shuffle. But I do have one card picked out, and I also have some crystals here for you guys to choose from. All right, so before we get into the video, I would like to say that the messages in this video is not going to resonate with everyone, and that is okay. That just means the messages were meant for someone else. They weren't meant for you. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and also hit the post notification bell so that you can be notified when I upload future videos. Okay. And also the timestamps for each pile will be in the description box as well as pinned in the comment section. All right. So with that being said, we're just going to get right into the pile selection. We have the first pile, which is a rose quartz crystal. Okay. The second pile is a green adventurine. And the third pile is a howlite crystal. Okay. Again, this is pile 1, this is pile 2, and this is pile 3. Okay, so you guys can pause the video if you need to so that you can take as much time as you need so that you can choose the right deck. But what you want to do starting off is just closing your eyes and, taking a few deep breaths. And when you open your eyes, just choosing the pile that you feel the most drawn to. Okay, so but try not to overthink it. Don't think too deep into it. Don't think too hard. Just really, just open your eyes, and whatever deck is like calling for you, or whatever pile, whatever crystal is calling for you, that is going to be the card selection that is going to have the messages in it that you need to hear right now of what your partner thinks about you. Again, for pile number 1, we do have a rose quartz crystal. For pile number 2, we have a green adventurine. And pile number 3, we have the howlite crystal. Okay. All right, you guys. So with that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and get right into pile number 1. Okay, you guys. So for the collective that chose pile number 1, the rose quartz crystal, with this crystal, I am feeling as if your partner feels, because you chose this crystal, because you chose this rose quartz crystal, what it tells me is that your partner feels like you are very loving. I feel like they look at you as someone that they can come to in their time of need. You are someone who really, I feel like they look at you as if you genuinely care about them. And what I'm getting for most of you, not for all of you, but for most of you, I feel like your partner feels as if you are the only person in their life that is genuine with them. Your partner feels as if you are the only one in their life that is going to be completely honest with them all the time. No matter how disappointing what you say may be, it always comes from a place of love. It's just like they look at you as someone who loves really hard, and they also love you. They love you very much. They look at you as someone that they could spend the rest of their life with. They think you're very beautiful. They think you're very, very, very beautiful. And they just love you. They really love you. So we also have the bear card. The bear is the first card that bear is the first card that came out for you guys that chose pile number 1. All right. So with this bear card, bears are really protective over their family, really more so their young. Okay. So with this bear card, what this is telling me is that your partner looks at you like kind of almost not like a motherly kind of figure, but they look at you as if you're very protective, over them, over your family. It's almost like that energy of like your partner, whether it's a female or male, it doesn't matter, however it resonates. But your partner feels as if like you would go to war for them. They know that they can depend on you. They know that they can trust you. They know that, when your partner is not present, they know that you are going to have their back and you are going to defend them and their name. They know that you are going to be very protective over them and you are going to keep them, even if, you feel like they may have done something wrong. They know that they can trust you. They can trust you not to kind of, embarrass them or kind of like the energy of just like they know that if even if they are wrong, you are going to wait until you guys are in private to say, hey, yeah, you were wrong. But when you're out in public, you're kind of defensive over them. You're on their side. But when you are in private, then you're going to check them. Then you're going to be like, okay, you was wrong about that. So they definitely feel like you have this bear energy where you're really protective, and they, again, like I said, they really feel like they can trust you because they know that you are going to go to war for them. They know that you are going to step up for them and you are going to be there for them. They really trust you with their life. That's what I'm getting that your partner feels for those of you who chose pile number 1. Okay, so we're just going to get right into some more cards for how your partner feels about you. All right, so for the collective who chose pile number 1, how does that partner feel about them? How does that partner view? Yeah. How does that partner feel about them? How does that partner look at them for the collective who chose pile number 1? How does that partner feel about them? How does that partner view them? Okay. All right, you guys. So here, yeah. All right. So starting off, the first card in the back of the deck, guys, for this deck is harmony. So definitely a lot of love with this harmony card. This is all about coming from the heart. So this person definitely feels like anything you do for them, it's coming from your heart. It's genuine. They don't look at you as someone who does things because you want something in return. They look at you and they feel like you are just a genuine and pure soul. You may have your issues, but they definitely feel like you are, your heart is pure and is genuine when it comes to them. They really love you. And this could also, like I said, be their energy too, like looking at you. They're kind of like, their heart is genuine and pure for you. And like I said, because you have this reversal of letting go here. So this energy of this reverse letting go is to letting me know that your partner is like, I'm not letting go of her, or I'm not letting go of him. Your partner is not letting go of you. They are just like, I'm going to do what I need to do right now to make this last because this is the person that I want to be with for the rest of my life. I love them. I enjoy being with them. I enjoy being around them. They make me light up when I see them. I love them, and they're like, I'm not letting her go nowhere. Okay. So that is what your partner is feeling right now. Okay. So we also have new vision here. Okay. So with this new vision card, so I feel like your partner looks at you as like almost like a breath of fresh air. You're something different from what they're used to. They may have had some past relationships that may have been a little tough. People weren't loyal. They've never had this unconditional, genuine love before. Like I said, you guys may go through some rough patches. You may go through some times where things may be a little difficult, things may be a little hard, but he looks at you, your partner looks at you as if it's just a breath of fresh air. I'm also getting like he looks at you as, he puts you on a high pedestal. And, he's like, I'm not letting go because I'll never find or your partner is saying, I'll never let go of you because I'm never going to find anyone else quite like you. So I'm not letting you go. I know what I have now, so I'm going to, act as such. I'm going to act as if I know right now what I have so that I don't lose you and find out later that I had this amazing person and here I was, then, blew it. And, now you're off with someone else who's, and he's going to be hurt. So he's like, I'm going to treat, your partner is like, I'm going to treat you how you deserve to be treated the first go around. I don't need a second chance for this. For some of you guys, this could be the second chance. And your partner kind of felt that the first time. Your partner felt it and was like, I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose you. I want to, have you around. I love you. Like I said, you're something different. You're different. And maybe you guys separated and maybe he tried to date someone else and just realized that he was never going to find you anywhere else. The type of person that you are. And he was like, nope, I have to get my partner back because I'm never going to find this in anyone else. The type of love that you give off. All right. Also with this new vision card, just feeling as if, your partner feels like you could possibly, give them not really a new life, but kind of make them look at the world and, other things differently. you know, just kind of give them, like I said, that love that they never had, you know. So I am getting that a lot of you guys, your partners may have had a pretty rough childhood, or you may have had a pretty rough childhood. And, you know, like I said, and this is your partner's energy, and your partner is like, I have to protect. I have to protect my partner. I have to protect you. I have to make sure that you are protected and safe at all times. All right, because like I said, you may have had a rough childhood, and your partner is just super overprotective over you, or you are super protective over your partner. You know, I'm sorry, yeah, you are super protective over your partner, making sure that your partner does not get hurt. Then nothing happens. But like I said, this new vision, your partner definitely sees you or views you as something totally different. And they definitely feel like you are going to bring a lot to their life. You are going to change their life. You're going to make them look at the world and the people in it a lot different. And you are also going to help them to bring out their full potential, to kind of give them that knowledge of their self, that they are able to, you know, do anything that they put their mind to. Okay, so we also have ordinariness. I hope I pronounced that right. But this card is all about, you know, just being ordinary, you know, just those simple things like cooking, cleaning. It's like finding joy in that, you know. So he definitely sees you as someone who takes care, or your partner definitely sees you as someone who takes care of home, you know, and you don't mind doing it. You love doing it. You love taking care of your family. So you're definitely a bear energy. You love taking care of your family. You love cooking. You love cleaning. You love making sure that everyone around you is taken care of, especially the ones who are in your household. You make sure that they are taken care of. You make sure that they feel loved. All right. So, and he also, you know, like I said, with this ordinary card, he feels like you're different, and he loves that about you. Your partner feels like you're different. You know, you're not like the people they're used to, because you don't listen to what other people say. You don't care about what other people think about you. So you're going to do whatever it is that make you happy, no matter how different it is, you know, and your partner looks at you that way. And your partner, I feel like, really respects you, because they're like, you know, a part of them wishes that they had that, you know, they wish they had that side of them, or that part of them where they just didn't care what people thought about them, and they could just always just genuinely be their self. All right. So that is how your partner views you. We also have creator here. So your partner looks at you and think that you are very creative, you know, that they look at you and they think, wow, you know, my partner can make something out of anything. You know, they feel like you are so talented, so hands-on, like they'll look at you like a genius. Like anytime they have an issue, they feel like, oh, I can come, you know, I can go to my partner, because I know that they can figure it out. My partner can figure it out. It can be figured out. If I can't do it, I know my partner can do it. So they look at you really as a very creative person, but also almost like that energy of like, kind of like a jack of all trades. So it's like almost nothing that you can't do. You know, also I'm getting that a lot of you guys who chose pile number one, you're really hands-on, you know. So anything that deals with, you know, you being hands-on, your partner is like, I know who to go to for this. You know, I know who I can trust for this. Also, with this creator, it's just like they trust your opinion. So if they have any ideas or anything that they want to do, anything that they want to pursue, they're like, you know, I know who to go to, you know, for some advice on what I should do next, you know, how I should move next. I know who to go to. Also with this creator card here, you know, like I said, they look at you as a leader. You know, they don't look at you as a follower. That's why, you know, ordinariness, you stand out. You know, you don't follow the trend. You set the trend, and they know that, and they love that about you. You know, that is their favorite. You know, that's their favorite thing about you. Okay, so for the collective who chose pile number one, how does their partner feel about them? For the collective who chose pile number one, how does their partner feel or view them? Sorry, that's too many cards. All right, so for the collective who chose pile number one, how does their partner view them? How does their partner see or view them? Okay, so this card must have wanted to come out, because it must be meant for you guys, because I put it back and it flew across the room. Okay, so Spirit was like, I said what I said. Okay. All right. So, what I just got, the back of the deck energy is the Seven of Cups in reverse. So again, you guys, with the Seven of Cups in reverse, the message that I got was that your partner, when your partner first met you, they looked at you as like, I feel like you could have been, you know, kind of like a maybe like a little player before. You may have had a lot of different partners or people, a lot of people interested in you, definitely. But with the seven of cups in reverse, I'm definitely feeling as if your partner was kind of like, she may have a lot of options, but I'm gonna do what I gotta do to get, or I'm gonna do what I gotta do to get her or him. Your partner was like, I'm gonna put in the work. It's no doubt that I'm gonna do what I have to do to be, the number one choice. You're gonna choose me, because like I said, I feel like you had a lot of options, and because I do feel like a lot of you guys who chose pile number one, you may have had a rough past. You may have went through a few things in the past. Just had a rough childhood. Definitely, like I said, we have the Six of Cups here. So a lot of you guys who chose pile number one, you may have had a pretty rough childhood, and your partner knows that. And this person, your partner, knows that. Some of you, not all of you, but for some of you who chose pile number one, the person, your partner, could be somebody that you've been dating since childhood, or someone that you have liked since childhood. Y'all could have been dating since like high school, or you guys get what I'm saying. But this could just be someone who's been a part of your life for a very long time. Also, this could be someone who you dated, and then you guys may have separated, and then you guys have come back together. So that's where the Six of Cups is kind of coming in at. But also for a lot of you guys, for you guys who kind of like are in the dating stage, or maybe just haven't had kids yet, or just just like in a relationship. This Six of Cups is also saying that your partner wants to have a family with you. Your partner, when your partner look at you, they think of having a family, having kids, getting married, buying a house. That's all they want. That's what they think of when they see you. A family, happiness, coming together, having kids. How many other kids you guys want? He's like, your partner's like, I'm going to give that to you. Whatever it is that you want. So Wheel of Fortune here came out for how your partner views you. So with this Wheel of Fortune here, I definitely feel like they view you as a blessing. They look at you, is the energy that I'm getting is almost as if I see why I had to go through what I went through with the people that I went through it with, because it was leading me to you. I needed to know that I needed to know when I met you that you were the one. I needed to know how to treat you when I met you, because your partner could also be a player too with this Seven of Cups here. So but your partner is like, now I know why. They almost look at you kind of like as that like good luck charm. Like they love you. They just feel blessed to have you in their space, in their circle. They love having you around. And they want to keep you. They want to keep you forever. They don't ever want to let you go again. But we also have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles here in reverse. So I feel like with these two cards especially, I feel like for some of you, not for all of you, okay? For some of you, I am feeling like you guys may be on a break right now, or you guys may be having like a rough time right now. You may be going through some things, and your partner feels as if they are about to lose the opportunity of a lifetime to be with someone so near and dear to their heart, someone as amazing as you. Your partner kind of almost feel like they fumbled the ball, like God has blessed me with this wonderful soul, and what did I do? I went and messed it up. And they feel like they're going to lose you. But like I said, they are refusing to let you go. They're like, you know what? I am going to put in the work. I'm going to do what I need to do to be able to share space with this person. I want them in my life forever, and I'm going to do what I need to do to keep them here. That's what your partner is feeling. But also with this Ace of Wands, for this Ace of Wands, me also, like I said, this is not going to resonate with everyone. But for those of you, like I said, where you're just in the dating stage, where you're just talking and, all of that, your partner is looking at it like your partner sees it almost as if you may play hard to get. Like, maybe they feel this way about you. They love you. They really care about you. But maybe you haven't reached that point where you want to say, I love you back. You're kind of playing like you don't really care too much. But so they definitely feel like you play a little hard to get sometimes when it comes to opening up about your feelings. They may feel like you are a little withdrawn, and maybe they feel like you don't want to move forward, and they want to have that conversation with you, but they don't want to lose the opportunity. They don't want to scare you off. They don't want to scare you away. They definitely want to ask you, like, hey, how do you feel about me? What do you see with me? Because I see a future with you. I see a kids. I see marriage. I see a house. I see that. I see all of that with you. What do you see with me? But like I said, they're just afraid because they don't want to lose that opportunity. They don't want to scare you away or scare you off. Okay. All right, you guys. So for those of you who chose pile number 1, that is your reading, and that is how your partner feels about you. So if you like this reading, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and also hit the post notification bell so that you are notified when I upload future videos. So with that being said, we are just going to get right into pile number 2. All right, you guys. So for the collective that chose pile number 2, the green adventurine, this is your reading and how your partner feels about you. Okay, how they feel about you, how they view you, what they think of you. All right, so with this green adventurine, this has already told me that your partner they view you as kind of like a good luck charm. Like they look at you as if they feel like they've hit the lottery when they met you. When you gave them a chance, when you said, yes, I'll talk to you, and whether you guys are married, just in a relationship or just in a dating stage, when you said yes and you showed interest in them, they just felt like they hit the lottery. Okay. This crystal, this green aventurine, is also about growth. Okay, so I definitely feel like your partner view you as someone who kind of forced them to grow up, in a way as they may have been childish and, kind of doing whatever they wanted to do, kind of getting away with a lot of things. And your partner is looking at you as if they are viewing you as like, if I don't get my stuff together, then I'm going to lose out on this amazing, soul, this amazing person. Okay. They just look at you as an opportunity to just be able to, really, grow, for them to grow, for them to mature. They look at you like, I feel like they look at you and they feel as if like, oh, you don't take no games. You don't play no games. You are kind of like, look, first time, one time and one time only. I'm not, we're not going to separate and then come back around. We're not going to keep, having this, we're not going to keep doing the same thing over and over again. But again, with this green aventurine, like I said, this is just all about growth and opportunity, also creativity. But this is a good luck stone. So they just definitely, like I said, for the most part, look at you as good luck. Like they are just the luckiest people in the world to have someone like you in their corner. All right, yeah, so we have the Swan card here. And with this Swan card, with this green aventurine, is telling me that your partner thinks that you are very creative. Also, with this Swan card, really having like some healing powers. They feel as if, when they're around you, it's almost as if the worries of the world is gone. Anything that they had to experience, in the past, or anything that they're going through within their day, it's gone when they get around you. You just have that power of just healing, just beautiful. They think that you are, beautiful, handsome, beautiful for the women, handsome for the men. Your partner loves you, and like I said, they just feel like once they come around you, once they get into your space, any problems that they had, it's like it's all gone. So I definitely am getting that they view you as a really good listener, and you don't judge. You don't judge them, even though all that they may not like some of the things that you say. But your partner just really view you as a really good listener and communicator as well. But like I said, overall, they just think that you're someone who's very creative. And also with this Swan card here, this is telling me that your partner may feel as if you have a way with words. This can be, kind of when you get a little fired up, you have a way with words. But also, when you're trying to be sweet and seductive, they kind of feel that as if, you have a way with words. You can kind of talk them out of anything. All right. So that's what I'm getting. That is the energy that I'm getting, that I just got, is that you can talk them out of anything. If you want something and they're like, no, you can't, they're like, no, you can't have it. And you're like, you find a way to talk them into getting whatever it is that you want. or whatever it is that you want from them, you can talk them into getting it. Okay, so I'm going to pull some cards here, how your partner feels about you for the collective who chose pile number 2, the green adventurine. How does that partner feel about them? How does that partner view them? For the collective who chose pile number 2, the green adventurine. How does that partner view them? How does that partner view them for the collective who chose pile number 2? The green adventurine. Okay. Okay, all right. See, yes, exactly. All right. So, we had the first card that came out was friendliness. So your partner view you as someone who's very friendly. You know, they may look at you and think, you know, hey, you're a little too friendly. You know, maybe you need to, you know, toughen up a little bit and, you know, stop being so friendly. But that is one of the things that they like the most about you. They like that you're friendly. They know that you can get to that point where you may get a little fired up, but they definitely don't, you know, they definitely still look at you as a very friendly and calm person. You know, you're very nice. You are not judgmental. You allow them to come in because you also have the stress card in reverse. So like I said, they love the fact that they can come to you and they can talk to you about, you know, just about anything because, you know, you don't judge. You won't judge that situation or what they're telling you. And you also, like I said, a really good listener. So you let them talk. You let them say how they're feeling, you know. So, you know, definitely someone who helps them to, you know, helps them with their stress. So if they're having a stressful day or if they're going through a stressful time, they definitely feel like you are the one to come to. You are the only one to come to. All right. Like I said, with this source here, this source card here in reverse, and this source card is all about that place of just quietness, you know, of just stillness. So with this card in reverse, I'm definitely feeling like your partner does not feel like you are, you know, you stay still for long. They feel like you are kind of like all over the place, kind of always ripping and running, going all over the place. You know, sometimes, like I said, you're there when they need you for the message that I am getting. Like I said, not for all of you, but for some of you. This source card is really saying that, you know, this person views you as someone who is, like I said, always on the go. You always have something to do. You don't have much downtime. You know, you have something that you want to do and you're going to get to it. Okay. Also, we have conditioning here. This person views you as someone who, you know, just really, you know, you don't follow anyone else's rules. You know what? You kind of broke out of that conditioning of, you know, following this set of rules of what everyone else says is normal or what everyone else says is right, and you kind of do your own thing. You know, where everyone else around you is doing, you know, the same thing over and over again. You're like, no, you know, I'm not doing that. That's not me. That's not who I am. And you broke out of that. You're like, I'm not doing what everyone else is doing. So they look at you as someone who, it's like you're very, very friendly, but you're also your own person. You know, you're very unique. And that's how they view you. They see you as someone who's very, very unique. You don't follow, you know, whatever anyone else is doing. You do your own thing, you know, and it's almost like I'm getting the energy of just like, if you don't like me, then you know you just don't like me. Like, but I'm gonna always be me, and I'm going to do me. All right, yeah. So, and also definitely with this source card here in reverse, your partner definitely, you know, really view you as someone who, like I said, you don't have that quietness. I feel like they feel like you're very loud, really outspoken, really outgoing. Like I said, you're friendly. You know, you're really friendly to people. You kind of like speak to people, kind of talk to people. What I'm getting is that your partner may be a little bit standoffish, you know, a little bit more quiet, a little bit more, you know, laid back and kind of chill. But they don't feel that way about you. They feel like you're really friendly, and it's almost like because you're such a good person, and like I said, you kind of allow your partner to come in and have that space where they can vent to you and they can, you know, express how they're feeling, and you like immediately make them feel better because you're listening. You hear them. They feel heard when they talk to you. So this person feels as if you're that type. You're that way with everyone. You know, you're really friendly. So people, you know, people are drawn to you because you're a good listener. You're a good communicator. You know, you're a good friend. You're a good person, a good soul overall in general, you know. So, but your partner is kind of like, you know, you kind of got to stop that, you know, being so friendly to everybody. Not everybody's going to be your friend. Okay. But yeah, but your partner definitely feels as if you're someone who's really unique and you step outside of the box. And even though we're in a world full of people who, may not have our best interests at heart all the time, and there is, and it's a few of them, it's a lot of people out here who don't have your best interests at heart. But you're that person where you're like, I'm not going to let that stop me um, from loving people and being friendly to people. And that's how your partner view you. Your partner thinks like you don't care. You know that there's bad people in the world. You know that there is, you know that you're taking a chance when you allow somebody to come into your space because they told you this, their sad story, and you feel bad for them, and you know that you're taking the chance of getting hurt. But you're like, you know what? I want to help. I want to. I'm a good listener. You're a good friend. You genuinely want to help people, and you genuinely want to heal people. So you allow these people to come into your space, and your partner, is kind of like looking at you like, no, like it's okay to help some people, but not everybody you come across. You're a little too friendly. All right. For the people who chose pile number 2, how does that partner feel about them? How does that partner view them? All right. All right. All right, you guys. So the back of the deck energy is the 4 of Wands here in reverse. So I feel like your partner may feel like there is some type of disconnection within the family. Not so much, like between you and your partner, but between the like your family not liking him, or I mean not him, it could be him or her, but your family not liking your partner, or your partner not liking your family. But there is some type of disconnection within this family. They also this card is also telling me that your partner could feel like you choose your family over them. They feel like when it comes to your family, certain disagreements that he's lost out. It's like it's automatic that you're choosing your family, or you're choosing your friends or someone. But definitely I'm feeling family, but definitely feel as if you're choosing your family or your friends over them. It's like they don't stand a chance when it comes to the family. Also, because because we have the 5 of Cups right underneath of that, we have the 5 of Cups here upright. So they definitely feel a little disappointment because they feel as if you're that person, you're really friendly and you're really supportive of them, but like I said, when it comes to your family, you're kind of have your guard up, and you're at your partner like, no, you're not messing with my family. Like, stay away from my family. So it's always your family. But we also have the Temperance card. So your partner definitely feels like you're very patient. You're very patient, and you're very well balanced. I'm getting like the energy of just like, when to fight and when to walk away. All right. I'm also getting that they do feel as if you are, it's kind of like a mediator. You're kind of like a mediator. So where there are issues, that, like I said, that can be fixed, you do step in and you fix them, and you say, hey, you guys are taking this a little too far. Let's, kind of take a step back, and let's fix, kind of fix this a little bit, But also, this person, your partner view you, like I said, as someone who is able to do that, very patient, very understanding, but like I said, a mediator. You're able to step in, but then you're also like, when it gets a little too far, you're like, whoa, wait a minute, now you're taking it too far, take a step back. But it's always you on your family side. It's never, on his side, and he views, and your partner views you that way. All right. We also have the Sun here. So you're definitely, your partner feels that you are a very happy person yourself. Like I said here with this friendliness card. So they definitely feel like you're a very happy and friendly person, but they also feel like you make them happy. You genuinely make them happy. They love being around you. There's a few little things that they're kind of like, I wish I could just get rid of them, but I can deal with them. It's not a deal breaker for me. But it's definitely not a deal breaker, but they definitely feel like you make them happy. You definitely make your partner happy. We also have the 2 of Cups here in reverse. So your partner feels, your partner view you as someone who does not know how to prioritize, or does not know how to manage time. All right. Spiritually, you are balanced. Spirit, like as far as your spirituality, there's some balance there. And like I said, being able to mediate, there's some balance there. But when it comes to working and taking care of home, or spending time with him and or your partner and your friends, they feel like you do not know how to balance. You don't know how to prioritize what's going on. And they really just kind of feel like you do too much at times. It's like, you make me happy. I want you here. All right, I want you here with me. And this message is not going to resonate with everyone, but your partner is like, I want you here with me. I want you here, but you're like, no, I need to go out with my friends. I need to have a girls' day today. I need to have, or even if you're a guy, I need to go have a guys' day. They're kind of like, you need to kind of calm down and figure out how to prioritize and juggle, and how to prioritize, spending time with your friends, working, as well as spending time with your partner. Because like I said, you make your partner happy. Your partner is really happy to be with you and share space with you. But again, like I said, with this source in reverse, your partner feels like you don't know when to stay still. You don't know when to sit down. All right. You don't know when to just stop. It's like you're always going. So I am definitely getting that your partner views you as someone who does a lot for everyone else. So with this 4 of Wands here on the back of the deck in reverse, your partner may feel as if you do too much for your family. Your partner may feel like every time your family call you, you're running, but your family don't do that for you, So your partner may be telling you like, come on now, you gotta stop that. Stop. If they're not giving to you, then you need to stop giving your all to them. We also have the 10 of Cups here in reverse, so there's definitely some disharmony within the family. So I'm definitely getting that your partner feels like there's a disconnection within your family, but you don't see it. You kind of, you have this giving and loving energy, and you love your family so much. So whenever they come to you and they need something from you, you're kind of like quick to go give it to them. So I feel like it caused some type of disharmony between you and your partner here. And also with this 2 of Pentacles here in reverse, also about managing and like prioritizing like how much money you're giving out, or how much of your time is giving out to your to your partner and to your family, like definitely prioritizing it, but also money. Because like I said, I definitely feel like your partner feels as if you give whatever your family asks for. It doesn't matter. You're always trying to make a way to give it to them, whether you have it to give or not. You just love your family so much, and you want to make sure that they are well taken care of. And like I said, the 5 of Cups is right underneath of that. So your partner there's a little disappointment about that. There's definitely some different disappointment about all of that, but definitely some disharmony and some, he just like things are just a little off. And I think I'm getting that your partner may feel like things are not going to fully get. Your partner definitely feels like, in order to go further, there's going to be some need for you to be able to prioritize, all right, what's going on between, how much time you spend with your partner and your family, and whose side you're going to be on. Your partner is just like, we're in a relationship. You can't be choosing your family over me, especially the marriage. He's like, we're married. You can't choose your family over me. I'm your husband, or I'm your wife, and you choosing your family over me. We also have the 6 of Cups here. So your partner definitely views you as someone who is stuck in the past. All right. Maybe there was some past issues that may have happened, and your partner feels as if you bring it up every chance you get. Your partner is just like, will you please just let that go? They definitely feel as if you are stuck in the past, and there's some things that, you just really don't want to let go. But like I said, overall, for the most part, you're definitely, like I said, your partner definitely feels like you are friendly, you are kind, you are loving, you are very creative. You are a wonderful friend. You are a good shoulder. You are a good communicator, a good listener. They love you. They think they think that you are unique, and they love the fact that you don't let anyone tell you how you're going to be. You are yourself, and you don't care you don't care who likes it and who don't. You make your partner happy. Your partner looks at you as someone who could really allow them to let their hair down and just fully be their self. You don't judge them, and they love that about you. They love that when they're with you, they can be their full self. They can bring out that childlike energy, and they can just be who they truly are. They don't need to put on a mask when they're with you. They don't need to put on a front when they are with you, because you allow them to be their true self. But like I said, they do feel like you are bad at prioritizing, you are bad at managing money. And like I said, definitely family issues here. You choosing your family over them. Also, just like I said, I'm getting that a lot of you guys may be stuck in the past and kind of bringing it up. So sometimes they do feel like you can, like, when issues get a little rough or when things get a little bad, they do feel as if you, if you can go, they feel like you can go a little overboard sometimes. So with this source here in reverse, this is definitely telling me, I'm definitely getting this message that you guys don't have a place where, if you're angry, I think it's about certain things though. I'm getting that it's about certain things. It's not about just a normal anger. It could be some things that happened in the past. So when these things come back up, or these emotions come back up, you don't have this place where you can go. It's like beyond, for you, it's no in between for you. So with this source card here, it's no in between for you. It's like either when this situation or these issues come up, it's either we're good or I'm going all the way to 1,000. It's no in between here. All right. So your partner definitely feels like you are someone that they definitely don't want to get, too far on their bad side. And whatever things happened in the past, they kind of want to heal it and move past it, because they don't like when you get to this place. When you get to this place of, where you are, where it's hard to control you. So like I said, with this Temperance card here, you're very patient, and you're very patient with them, but it's like certain things that it's just like a no for you, and you kind of go to that place that's like you kind of go from 0 to 1,000 like really quickly, and they don't like that about you, but they love you and you make them happy, and they feel like I said, if you guys can get past these couple little issues, that you guys will have a life full of happiness and joy and kids and family. But they definitely love you, and you definitely make them happy. Okay, you guys. So for those of you who chose pile number 2, that is your reading. If you like this video, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Also hit the post notification bell so that you can be notified when I upload future videos. All right, you guys. So with that being said, we are just going to get right into pile number 3. Okay, you guys. So this is the last pile. So for those of you who chose pile number 3, who chose the howlite crystal, just by you choosing this crystal, what this is telling me is that your partner view you as someone who's very calm. Okay, I just feel like with this crystal, it's like almost like you don't get riled up too easily. You're kind of calm. You're real laid back. You don't let stuff get to you. You don't let people get to you. You're kind of just like, you don't have time for the bull crap. You're kind of just like, it's not serving me, then, you can go on with it. Like, I don't have time for drama. I don't have time for the bull crap. You are just calm. You're so collected, and you want to stay to yourself a lot. You really want to, you want to stay or spend time in places where it's no drama. Okay, you're like, I don't have time for the drama. Please, keep me out of it. I want to stay as far away from the drama as I possibly can. With this card, this tells me that your partner view you as someone who's really cheerful, really calm. You are happy. You try to, like, it's almost like when you come in the room, you light up the room. It's like you want to make jokes, and it's almost like you have a peaceful energy or like a peaceful aura around you. It's like when you come in the room, everything just becomes so much more peaceful. All right. So we also have this butterfly card here. So this butterfly card is also, they look at you as someone who is, they're looking at you, they're viewing you, and they're thinking, that you're going through a period right now, or maybe you have went through a period where you were transitioning from what you were maybe taught as a kid, or how you were raised, kind of transitioning into something new, and it was kind of uncomfortable for you, and they saw that, and I feel like they viewed you as, like I said, this really calm person, and it was almost as if when you were going through this transition, things may have been a little out of balance, for you, and it was kind of like you were kind of out of balance, and it was different for them. They weren't used to seeing you like that. So I feel like with this butterfly, they view you, or maybe they were going through this period where they were transitioning into something, there was a change going on within themselves or even in their environment, and they feel as if you comforted them. You were there for them to take care of them. You were calm, and you brought that peace to them. All right, they were going through this period where things seemed to, change, maybe like suddenly, or just maybe over time, things just started to change. They may have started to change. the way that they view themselves or view the world may have started to change, and they feel like you were definitely there with them to see them all the way through, you know. And I feel like that's one of the things that they love the most about you, is that when they were going through a hard time, is what I'm getting, that you were there. You were there with them, cheering them on all the way, you know, through this transition, you know, this transitioning period. All right. And I feel like I'm getting that for some of you, this message is not going to resonate with everyone, but for some of you guys, I'm definitely feeling like you went through a really hard time. You know, you went through a really hard time, and your partner is like viewing you as like, I see the growth. It's like almost like you are coming. You may not be quite, you know, you may not be there just yet, but it's like your partner can see you coming out. You know, they can see you coming out, like, you know, where you started off. They can see you turning into, your partner can see you turning into this beautiful butterfly. All right, they're looking at you and they're like watching how far you've come, you know, through this situation of chaos and you know, loss, you know, whatever happened to you that kind of made you feel down, and whether this was just a period of depression or maybe you lost someone close to you, but your partner definitely watched you go through that sadness, watched you go through that that, you know, that place, and they watch you, you know, how peaceful and how graceful you still were even with all that pain, and now they're watching you blossom into something much better. And I feel like, you know, that's why they view you as someone who's so calm and so peaceful, because you went through this period where you know, you had to go through a lot. So I definitely feel like they view you as someone who's very strong, but they definitely view you as someone who is, you know, not with the drama. You know, they're kind of like, you're looking at you as if you are their peaceful place. All right, you are that place where they can go to where, you know, it's not a whole lot of, you know, it's not a whole lot of issues, it's not a whole lot of drama, and they know that they can go places with you, and you know, they can feel safe because you know, they don't have to worry about any type of drama or anybody, you know, causing them any harm, because you're kind of more laid back. You're like, we don't have time for this. We came here to have fun, and that's what's going to happen. All right. So for the collective, who chose pile number 3, the howlite crystal. How does that partner feel about them? How does that partner view them? For the collective who chose pile number 3, the howlite crystal, how does that partner view them? How does that partner see them? All right. Okay, transformation, definitely transformation. Like, your partner just views you as someone who is transforming into this beautiful butterfly. I'm definitely getting that you guys may have been a little bit more hot-headed, you know, in the maybe the beginning of, you know, the relationship, or you know, just, you know, from your childhood, you may have just been a little bit more hot-headed, but I definitely feel like they are watching you transform into this beautiful, beautiful butterfly. Okay, like I said, you may have been a little crazy, you may have been a little, you know, off the charts, just like with your attitude and your mouth and just your personality may have just been a little bit, you know, aggressive, or, you know, but they're definitely seeing a transformation here within you. They are loving the transformation. They are loving the person that you are becoming, okay? They love it. All right. So we also have silence here. So like I said, I definitely feel like they view you as someone who, like I said, is calm and collected. They don't, like I said, where you used to may have been a little bit, you know, rowdy, kind of just, you know, very outspoken, very outgoing. They're definitely looking at you as someone who kind of thinks before they speak now, you know, definitely because I'm definitely getting this more of because of how far you've come. You know, you've come a very, very long way with this transformation, you know, this butterfly energy. You've come a long way, and now you're just looking at yourself and your situation, and you're like, you know, is this situation worth me losing everything that I worked for? So now you're to a point where you go into silence. Before you react to something, you go into silence and you ask yourself, is it worth it? You know, and your partner sees that about you, and your partner loves that about you, because I think that one thing, what I am getting is that within your relationship, a lot of the conversations that you guys had was about calming down, you know, like you don't have to be so, you know, you don't have to be so rare. Like, you don't have to just like want to just snatch someone's throat out every time that, you know, something happened that, you know, you don't like. So definitely, but all of the things that you guys talked about, they're definitely seeing it. They're definitely seeing the transformation in you. They're watching you become a brand new person for your, a brand new person. And this is in a good way. A brand new person right before their eyes. They're watching you go into silence, and they're watching you get in touch with your spiritual side. Also, is what I'm getting. They're watching you, get in touch with your spiritual side. And they're watching you grow into this beautiful, like I said, amazing butterfly. Okay. Also with this howlite crystal too, so breaking bad habits. So for some of you guys who've had bad habits in the past, your partner is definitely watching you overcome these bad habits. Anything that may have been in the past that may have been taking over you, that may have been keeping you restricted. We also have schizophrenia here. So a lot of you guys, so a lot of you guys may have had some bad habits that may have kept you in a place that you didn't like, and maybe your partner didn't like, but you are now breaking those bad habits. You are coming out of that place where, you're coming out of having those bad habits, and your partner is watching this transformation, and they're very proud of you. They are proud of you. They are happy for you, and they are loving the person that you are becoming. And they are saying to themselves, what I'm getting is like I knew you had this person in you. I've been waiting for this. That is how your partner view you. Also with this schizophrenia. But first of all, before I get into the schizophrenia part, I do want to talk about this back of the deck energy, which is going with the flow. So your partner definitely views you as someone who just goes with the flow. It makes sense with all of this. You're getting to a point now where you're not so focused on the outcome of anything. Where I am getting that a lot of you guys may have that energy of just it's like you want what you want, but you want it now. You don't have time to wait for it. You're not patient. And I think patience is a big thing for those of you who chose pile number 3 in your partner. Maybe it used to irritate your partner how impatient you were. And your partner is now noticing the transformation of how now, you're very calm. You just go with the flow. You let things happen. You don't try to force it. You wait, you sit back, and you let it happen. You allow it to happen in its own time. And your partner sees that. So we also have celebration here in reverse. So your partner definitely feels as if, you kind of stay to yourself a little bit more. And I think your partner likes that. I think that getting the energy that maybe your partner felt like you were maybe a little too outgoing, or maybe you were too trusting is what I'm getting. You were a little too trusting, and maybe you've been hurt a lot, and I think that could have been what caused this transformation within you. You've been hurt a lot. So, you've kind of like withdrawn, and you're just like, I have, my circle of friends, maybe 1 or 2 that I trust and that I really love. And that's who I'm going to stick with. That's what I'm going to stick with. I don't want any new friends. You're kind of just choosing and deciding to really stay to yourself. But also with this schizophrenia card here, I definitely feel like they may have viewed you as someone who just thought too much into certain situations. Okay. They feel like you may have, really just like held on to certain things until it's like the universe forced you to make a decision. But like I said, I definitely feel like for some of you, it may not have happened yet, but I definitely feel like that's a part of your transformation, and they are viewing you, and they are seeing that you are going to get to that point where you are no longer going to sit around and wait for someone else to do something for you. All right. Also, they feel like, okay, so also what I'm getting with this schizophrenia card is that they feel like you are someone who makes, good, like wise decisions, good choices. Like, so if it's anything that needs to be that, that you guys need to make a decision about, or they need to make a decision about, I feel like they come to you because they trust you and they trust your opinion. They know that whatever this decision is, you're going to weigh your options. You're not going to just impulsively jump into something and just choose whatever looks the best to you. You're actually going to take your time and really weigh your options and figure out which one is going to which one is going to serve you guys in the long run. So your partner definitely feels like you are a good decision maker. They can trust you with making a decision with making a decision that is going to benefit you guys and serve you guys in the long term, and not just for temporary fulfillment or temporary satisfaction. They trust you. All right. At times they can feel like your partner feels like at times you can be a little bit crazy. All right. your partner feels like you can get a little crazy sometimes. So that's why I definitely feel like they're liking the transformation. They're loving the transformation that they're seeing within you. Again, like I said, this calmness and, turning into this butterfly, this cheerfulness and this gracefulness of kind of just really being to yourself and going, into this silence and this solitude. But like I said, a lot of you guys, you may have lost someone close to you or you may have just went through a traumatic time. Okay, which is causing you to have this transformation. But like I said, your partner definitely view you as someone who can definitely get a little schizo sometimes. All right, so let's find out more about this. For the collective who chose pile number 3, the howlite crystal, how does that partner feel about them? How does that partner view them? For the collective who chose pile number 3, the howlite crystal, how does that partner view them? The collective who chose pile number 3, how does their partner view them? Here we go. Okay, so your partner definitely feels as if you are, we have the Ace of Swords here, okay, you guys? So your partner definitely view you as someone who kind of gives them a peace of mind. Like I said, they can trust you. They know that you can be a little crazy sometimes, that you can get a little crazy sometimes. But like I said, they trust your judgment. They trust that you are going to make the right decision for them, or for both of you as a whole, as a collective. They know that you are going to make the best decision for, you and your partner, and then, your family, whoever else is included within your family. They know that you are going to make the best decision. So definitely, you definitely bring them a peace of mind. All right. Also with this Fool card in reverse, they definitely view you as someone who holds back. All right. They look at you and they feel like you have so much potential, but you hold yourself back. You kind of keep yourself in this little box. You don't come together with anyone. You don't want to work together with anyone. You kind of just want to do your own thing. You want to be to yourself. You don't want to collaborate with people. I'm kind of getting the energy of like I said, some of you guys, you may have just went through a lot with people. You may have had a lot of rough situations with people in your past that has gotten you to a point where you don't trust anyone. And like I said, your partner definitely feels like, you hold back. All right. We have the 3 of Swords here. A lot of hurt and a lot of pain from your past, so you hold back. You don't really give your all. You don't just jump right in there. You don't just jump right in to into a relationship, or I'm getting that you don't wear your you don't wear your feelings on your sleeve. You don't wear your heart on your sleeve. It kind of takes some prying to get those emotions out of there. To kind of get you to express how you are truly feeling. They definitely feel like you hold back your emotions. You hold back your emotions. You don't just say however you are feeling. So they definitely have to come to you and be like, look, tell me how you're feeling, stop holding in your emotions. So they definitely feel like you hold it back, but definitely because, like I said, you don't trust people. Maybe you went through a lot in your past, so you're not trusting anyone. But like I said, definitely a lot of you guys are going through a hard time or have went through a hard time. So that is causing you to go through this transformation. That's causing you to change a few things about yourself. Really looking at, like a lot of you guys that went into silence, really went into meditation. It was looking at the world around you. Who can you trust? Now that you went through this, this pain, this heartbreak, this heartache, maybe you lost someone, maybe you lost a lot of people, maybe you lost a lot of friends, and you went into silence and you're like, who can I trust now? Who do I look to now for that support? Who do I look to now for that love? So it's like, but I need to give that to myself. I need to love myself, So it's like you had to go through this transformation so that you, and then really wanting to, going through that transformation so that you can be the person that you needed to be, so that you can attract the right people into your life. Because like I said, this loss or whatever this is that you went through, it's like I need to have people into my corner that's going to give me that genuine love. Like, those people did, or like that person did. I need that genuine love, so let me change something about myself. And also what I'm getting, a lot of you guys who lost someone, that sent you into this butterfly moment, this transformation. A lot of you guys who lost someone, your thing was, let me change. They wanted, they want the best for me. They always wanted me to change, but I kind of was stuck in this way, like we'll always be together, we'll always be friends, or they'll always be here. However resonate with your situation, you thought this. So it's like once this situation ended, or once this transformation happened, once they transcended, it was like, I need to make this change, not only for myself, but for them, so that I can be the person that they always wanted me to be, so that I can make them proud. Can't make them proud here in the physical world, but there they can still be proud of me. They can watch me grow. They can watch me turn into this beautiful, beautiful butterfly. And that is what your partner is seeing. Your partner is like watching you and looking at this transformation and it's like, yes, you know, give you a hand clap. I'm proud of you. Your partner is proud of you. That's what I'm getting, really proud of you. But your partner definitely wish you would open up a little bit more. You would definitely open up definitely a little bit more. So we also have the Seven of Swords here. So your partner definitely, what I'm getting is that your partner feel like you lie to yourself a lot. And what I'm getting that you lie to yourself a lot, lie to yourself about, is that you tell yourself that you don't need anyone, that you are okay by yourself. That you do okay by yourself and you don't need anyone there. And your partner, like I said, emotions, holding on to those emotions, not wearing your heart on your sleeve, not allowing anyone into your space. Like I said, you may have went through a lot in your past, so you kind of stay to yourself. All right, that's one thing I'm getting that you're not budging on. You're not about to just be willy-nilly with everyone. You kind of want to stay to yourself. All right, but your partner definitely feels like you don't show any emotions, and you definitely feel as if you don't need anyone, and they feel like you're lying to yourself, because you do need someone. We all need someone. We also have the High Priestess right here. So I definitely feel like your partner definitely feel like you are very intuitive. Also, with this High Priestess card, I feel like your partner looks at you or views you as someone who's very smart. You have a lot of knowledge, okay? So I definitely feel like your partner view you, and a lot of knowledge, but a lot of it comes from life experiences. Your partner views you as someone who has experienced a lot throughout their life. And if they want to know something, they're coming to you, because they want what you're selling. They want that knowledge that you have. They know that they can trust you anyways. They trust you anyways. They trust your judgment. They love who you are, and they feel like you are very intuitive, very, very smart, very wise for your age. They trust you. They know that they can come within you, and they also know that deep down within how wonderful and how amazing and how powerful you are and how strong you are. They know that you know that. They just want you to see it. They want you to stop holding back, and they want you to see how amazing and how powerful and how strong you are. All right. So the last card, you guys, here we have the Knight of Swords. So they definitely feel like, you are someone who can kind of be a little bit impulsive. At times they feel like you are someone who can be very impulsive. You kind of just jump head on into things without fully thinking them through. That is a part of you, that is just a side of you. Like I said, that is a part of you that you are trying to transform from with this transformation card, as well as with this howlite crystal, is that you're trying to transform into this place of schizophrenia and schizophrenia and this Knight of Swords in reverse. Like you're trying to transform from this right here to the silence. Okay, you're trying to transform into something much better, more calmer, more peaceful, more graceful. Like you're really trying to transform, and you're really trying to heal from whatever hurt you may be feeling right now, so that you can be cheerful and happy and get back to that place. Get back to yourself. All right, you're trying to release that hurt. You're trying to release that pain. You may be feeling as if someone got over on you, and I'm almost feeling as if it's not like someone physically. You may be questioning and feeling like, whatever this transformation is or whatever happened to you, you may be having that, that energy of like, why did this happen to me? But like I said, your partner definitely views you as someone who is very impulsive, but they see you trying to transform into something else. They see you trying to transform into this place of silence where you are more calm and more secure in yourself, trying to learn yourself, trying to build up your self-esteem. They're looking at you and they're watching the growth. They see the growth and they see the potential. They know that you have the potential. It's just you hold back. All right, you hold back because you keep your feelings, you keep your emotions hidden. You don't tell people your emotions. So you guys, I would keep going, you guys, but I don't want this to be too long. So that is your reading for those of you who chose pile number 3. That is how your partner feels about you and how your partner view you. If you like this, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, hit the post notification bell so that you are notified when I upload future videos. Thank you to everyone who watch and support, and I hope to see you guys in my next video.